Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name is Osh, but you may know me better as that weird thing that sits in the back of your room and won't stop staring at you. Today I'd like to talk about the somewhat controversial subject in the fandom. That subject, of course, being young FURS. And before I begin, I feel like it's necessary to disclose that, by definition, I myself, yes, am a young FUR. No, wait, come back. Don't unsub. I need you. Okay, just hear me out. Cause, trust me, I'm not one of those young FURs. You know the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that go online, steal people's art, and put it in their profiles. The kinds that go and ask for free fursuits. The kinds that lie about their age to get into adult chat rooms. Trust me, I am not one of those. Even if you do encounter one of those, it's important to know, well, how to deal with them correctly. Instead of just shouting angrily at this furry, telling them everything they're doing is wrong and they should get out of the fandom. They're doing everything wrong and they're doing everything that's taboo. Just try calmly explaining to them. As the name implies, young FURs are less experienced in the fandom and, well, life in general. They don't know the ins and outs of what's appropriate, what's inappropriate, what's taboo. It's important to explain to them what's correct and incorrect behavior in the fandom. Chances are, if you just yell at them rudely, they're less likely to listen to you. I mean, think about it. Would you listen to a person telling you off angrily? Chances are you probably said no. What you should do instead is maybe PM them, leave a comment on their profile, reply to a tweet. Whatever it takes to let them know what they're doing isn't the best idea. Now hopefully, as I have experienced, most of them will take down photos, or they will thank you even for explaining to them what to do correctly. But what do you do if one of them doesn't listen? Well, unfortunately, there's not much you can do to convince these kinds of people. A lot of them will end up either blocking you, or ending up flaming you, or just telling them what's right from wrong. If they flat out refuse to listen to you, the best idea is to, one, if they stole art, contact the artist. Maybe they'll listen to the artist themselves. But if they don't, you might have to report their profile. As sad as it is, these kinds of people might only listen if there's some kind of repercussion for their actions. Now, getting that part out of the way, since everybody hears about that kind of young FUR, what about the other kinds of young FURs? Everyone in the furry community is some sort of diverse from each other. We're full of so many different breeds of people that it's insane. Everybody has their own ideas, some better than others, and everybody has their own ideals and creative juices flowing through their head. It's part of what makes it such a wonderful community. And as diverse as it is, that also goes for young FURs. There's so many types of young FURs out there that generally they usually get a bad rap because of the bad ones. For example, last con I was at, TFF 2018, I saw a group of young FURs who had made their own suits, and they were all so well made. They were absolutely adorable. Even though, yeah, they could have been made better, they were such ambitious kids that I kind of regret not asking them for a picture so I could show you, but I'm just a shy boy and I don't like to ask people for photos. The few people I did ask for photos were people that I had been dying to meet. If you meet somebody who's a young FUR, just talk to them. Trust me, it'll absolutely make their day. To know somebody who's older than them just tries to pay attention to them. And yes, since I qualify as a young FUR, I can speak from experience here. I've been to so many cons, but not many people have talked to me necessarily. I've had a couple people ask for photos of me in fursuit, but in general, there's just not really much. In all honesty, it gets kind of lonely. So if you just say hi to one of these kids, it'll probably make it an even better experience for them. Don't just assume if you see a young FUR online that they're gonna be some kind of, oh, I just want free art and free fursuits and everything. That's not everybody. Of course, how it always goes is that the minority of people who do the worst things are always the loudest. But just try to move past that. Try to look past them and look into all the people who are great. people who strive to do great things. Heck, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do great things here. I'm trying to spread myself throughout the community, be active. In all honesty, one of the reasons I don't give out my age online is just because I feel like it'll delegitimize me to people. The only thing people know about me is that legally I am a minor, I'm under 18, but other than that, they just know I'm above 13. I don't plan to give out my age for a while, maybe even after I turn 18, I don't know. But point is, I just feel like it'll delegitimize me in people's eyes, so I keep my age vague. The only way people can really find out where my range is if they look into what I actually do, which is what you guys are doing. Looking into what I actually do. And I can't thank you enough for that. Just the fact that you sit through my rambling and all of my out of breathness, it just makes me feel good inside. Thank you so much for watching. Please take everything I said as just my way of viewing things. I do all my videos unscripted, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Stay possum.